Welcome back to the Mad Spideyverse. I'm Mad Spidey, and thank you once again for tuning into my channel. Today came home for lunch, and the box turned up, and I was like, I'm not expecting any boxes for about another maybe week. And then I saw the name on the box, and it was my boy Rob Fat Stax of Comix, and it's my C3 stuff. Comix curing cancer stuff, and I'm like, that is awesome. Do I do a video? No, I said I'd wait to see if any other stuff rocked up, and then I'd try and do a video altogether. So this may possibly be a long video. Well, only time will tell. So then I was like finishing off lunch. I'm like about to head back to work. A second box rocks up. It's from my brother, Mr. DJ Linx. All my C3 stuff is here, so you know what time it is. It's Red Mail Call time! C3 edition. So, quickly, if you don't know what C3 is, C3 stands for Comix Curing Cancer. It's a big fundraiser that is in our third year. Absolutely smashed our goal this year. We basically wanted to do beat last year. Last year we did just over $22,000. We wanted to hit $25,000, but we had a few stretch goals because certain people made some certain promises of shaved and waxed and tattooed and all sorts of things. We did over $51,000, which was absolute legendary achievement, especially by the three main spearheads of Rob Fat Stax of Comix, DJ Linx, and Mark from Legion of Comics, that basically did the spearheading for all that. But it was a massive group effort of everybody who donated, who, you know, ran shows, jumped on live streams, just hung out in the chats, promoted on social media. The whole thing was a group community effort, and it was absolutely smashed everything, and it was absolutely fantastic. And I hope everybody who was involved is proud. Even if you only donated $1 and you're on a live stream watching for 2 minutes, you still are part of that community. You still did a fantastic job. So well done to every single person. So what they've done is they've obviously asked anybody who's bought stuff, has social media, has a YouTube channel, please do some sort of unboxing video, and obviously, you know, put it on IG, link, you know, Comix Curing Cancer and all that sort of stuff, to obviously keep the word going. And, you know, basically, yeah, because the portal doesn't close until the end of the year, so you still can donate money. So if you feel like you have some spare cash, you want to just donate some money, then that would be absolutely awesome. So yeah, thank you very much if you do. So anyway, 2 parcels. Let's get stuck into it, see what I actually picked up from C3. Now obviously for me personally, I didn't have a big budget, and I also have to always remember currency conversion. Because even though, you know, because I did have some offers for things that I'm like, oh, you know, if you do pay this amount as well, you can get it as well. And I'm like, I looked at it and went, oh yeah, it's only, oh crap. Do the currency conversion. Whoa, shit, that's a lot more than I physically have. So yeah, I had to pass on some things, but I did donate. I did pick up some cool stuff. Let's get stuck into it. Grab the first box. This one is from DJ Linx. If you don't know who DJ is, I don't know what rock you have been living under. But I will leave his link in the description below. So please go and sub him up and show him some love. I think I only bought one thing from DJ. Alright, I'll put that down there. A lot of bubble wrap. But it's always good, because I actually have to send a couple of things out overseas soon. So having some bubble wrap is always handy. I'll get there eventually. Went a bit crazy, but he's like, it's going overseas, I better, there we go. He's written on it, Spidey! Alright. I probably overpaid for this book, but surprisingly enough, I do not own this book. Yes, I do. It is in a slab. I do not collect slabs, but it was C3. Everybody overspends to donate money, especially if it's something they want. And I picked up New Mutants 87 in an 8.0. So this is one of those, like, what I would classify a modern book, or a more modern book than what I generally collect, that I still need. Obviously, Ultimate Fallout 4 was another one, which I actually was able to pick up earlier this year. The one that is an absolute curse to me, which is New Mutants 98, first appearance of Deadpool. That book is my curse, along with Ultimate Fallout 4, but I was obviously able to get rid of Ultimate Fallout 4. I was able to get that. But New Mutants 98 is still a book that I'm still after. That's, yeah, it's just a curse book that I can't seem to get at a reasonable price over here. The other one is NYX3, first appearance of X23. They're the main modern books that I want, but I don't want to be paying exorbitant Australian prices for. But yeah, so I probably paid a bit more than what this is worth, I think. I know this book would be a lot more expensive over here. If it was raw, I'd probably maybe be able to pick it up for between $50 to $100. But it was Comix Curing Cancer, so you just, like, you overspend a bit. And I got the book that I wanted anyway, so that's the main thing. So thank you to DJ for auctioning that off. The next one is from my boy, my mate, Mr. Rob Fat Stax of Comix. I do remember there is a slab in here that was actually supposed to go to another community member, but I didn't want to. I had a feeling it might have come here. I did not want to hassle Rob. He had enough on his plate. Trust me when I say he was shipping out something like ridiculous, like, I don't know, it was like 100 parcels or something like that all over the world. I did not want to say, oh, no, but I didn't want that. Can you send it to this guy? I will just resend it. That I've already spoken to Rob about that. It's not worth the hassle of bothering him when he has that momentous task ahead of him, which he is now, I'm pretty sure, completed. So we have, well, okay, some weird looking thing there. So I did buy stuff everywhere. This is an interesting box. Oh, this is a good. I might actually keep this box. It might actually come in handy. So I'll just take that post-it note off there. I did actually pick up that Rob's show only slabs. He did basically, if you wanted to donate $50, first 25 people would get a pull out of slab box. Yes, it is a DC book, so no, I will not be keeping this. This will be going to another community member back in the US, which I'm more than happy to do, and it gives me a chance to maybe throw something else in. So yeah, so I did pick up that out of the pool. As soon as he pulled it out, he's like, I'm sorry, Spidey, it's a DC book. And I'm like, it's all right. It's all good. I had a backup plan anyway. But this is the main thing that I wanted. Rob did a couple of mystery boxes. I actually picked up the biggest one of the lot. I have no idea what's in here, but I am eager to see. Now, I know Rob gets a lot of exclusives and variants and stuff, but I also know he does put in, especially when you look at the Only Slabs giveaway box, he puts in some older books as well, so I'm hoping there's some old books in here. Hey! I got some Comix Curing Cancer stickers. Awesome. Yeah, so I'm hoping there is some older books in here. Probably a lot of doubles and stuff that he didn't want. So let's have a look what we got. Oh, okay. Marvel Superhero Contest of Champions. Number 1. Marvel Comics Limited Edition. Now, this is my kind of books. They're 60 cents though, so that'd be, what, Copper Age? That's pretty cool. I do not own that book. Ah, okay, so he might have put the whole, because it says it's a limited series, so he might have actually put the whole set in there, which I do not actually own, so that is awesome. So, Contest of Champions number 2. So far, I'm absolutely loving this box. We have a Contest of Champions. I'm assuming that's number 3. Yes, number 3. That's a cool cover with a big skull in the middle. I do like that. Whoa, there's some Invaders books in here. Oh, I think I have these though. Nah, that's alright. I can say which is the better one, and I might be able to give away the other copy. Invaders number 7. I've actually got a feeling that's the first appearance of Baron Blood. I think it is. But nah, that is awesome. Invaders number 8. I actually got a feeling that's the first appearance of the second Union Jack. I'm absolutely loving this box so far. This is awesome. Okay, The Mighty Isis. This is a book that does not appeal to me whatsoever, but it's still pretty cool. What's that, number 1? So I have no idea anything about that. Marvel presents Guardians of the Galaxy, number 3, featuring the power of Starhawk. That is a cool book. I do like that very much. I think I might own that though. But very, very cool. So only one book out of the lot I don't like so far, so I'm doing really well. Suicide Squad, first issue, number 1. I have a feeling that's a key for some particular reason. I'm not a DC guy. But yeah, that is a very, very cool looking cover, and it's a black cover too. And this thing looks, to me, looks really clean. So, The Sheriff of Babylon, number 1 by Vertigo. Not for me, obviously, but that still looks pretty cool. Oh, yes! Rob, you legend. This book is actually on my comic wish list. I can't believe he actually put this in here. Nick Fury, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., number 1. That is actually on my wish list. You're an absolute legend, Rob. Thank you very much. I don't know whether you might have slipped some extra books in there, maybe, or whether this was just pre-done. I'm assuming you would have done the, you know, I know what you're like. You would have already pre-built this. Well, I suppose if you had it pre-built, or if you had it built to when I won it, you would have just put all Marvel books in there. So that just proves the point. So what do we got? Superman starring in Action Comics number 521. Once again, not my sort of thing, but still cool. A lot of people like Superman. Oh, it's a Venom Lethal Protector number 1, the original one. I think my copy's actually pretty shoddy, so actually very cool to own a second copy. That is very cool. Yep, 2 books left. It's one of these foil variants. I don't know. It's a Batman book, I'm assuming. Or maybe I don't know, Batman Who Laughed or something. But it's one of those BTC foil things. I don't know whether it's worth anything or not. Obviously not my cup of tea, but you know, still pretty cool for what it is. And Rob getting rid of some of his doubles of his sub 100 Amazing Spider-Man books. Amazing Spider-Man number 80. That is actually pretty cool. Even though I already own it, I can always check if this one's better than mine. So, that was an absolute fire mystery box. Absolute fire. So, thank you very much, DJ. Thank you very much, Rob. And obviously, thank you very much, Mark, even though I didn't pick anything up from Mark. All three of them, as I said, did an absolute stellar job. Big congratulations. And yeah, thank you from me. Thank you from the community for, yeah, spearheading this absolutely epic event, I suppose you could call it. So, anyway, as I said, please, if you see this video, follow those three guys mainly. Follow the Comix Curing Cancer for any additional information on Instagram, which I will leave the link for that as well. Yeah, so keep your eyes peeled, obviously, for next year. But yeah, the portal is basically open a year long. So it doesn't matter whether you do it before the event, after the event, or whatever like that. It will basically restart again at the start. So basically New Year's Day, it restarts again. So you still have time, plenty of time. You can, yeah, anytime you want to donate to the cause. But obviously the big event is, you know, that third week in October, where we actually, you know, smashed all those goals. So, but anyway, this video's gone on long enough, as it usually does when it comes to me. Don't forget, C3, and go to the Fat Stax merch store as well. Pick up some C3 gear, pick up some Rob Fat Stax gear. Just do all those awesome YouTubey stuff that everybody does. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to do all the usual YouTubey stuff. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I would greatly appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up. Apparently it helps the algorithm to see more eyes, more views, more subs, more all that sort of good stuff. And if you want to, leave a comment down below. Only if you want to. Anyway, hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and Spidey out.